Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Morris versus Moffett. You all have been together for 5 years. You're engaged, but this wedding is on hold until you can find out whether your fiance has been cheating. But please, tell me how you all met.
I met her on Facebook. I was looking through stuff and I had seen her profile and I thought she was beautiful and I was like, damn, I gotta hit her up. So I inboxed her and ever since then we've been talking.
All right, so meeting somebody on Facebook is one thing, and then when you get together in person, it could be a complete disaster. What was it about her, besides her beauty, that you liked?
I like everything. I like her ambition. I like the way she carries herself. She's a smart girl, but she just makes bad decisions at times, I guess.
He appears to be kind of an understated, low-key person. What was it about him that you liked?
His personality, we just click, we get along. I mean, he's sexy. And I mean, we just clicked as instantly. Like, he thinks stuff and we be saying the same things together just because we think alike.
Like Judge Cutler and me.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be thinking something, I'll be thinking something, she'll say it. You know,
for real.
That.
Literally, though.
Very good. I like
think
it.
Alike. And
yeah, I think it, you say it. I can see what you're thinking right now.
Okay, go with that, Mr. Cutler. Go with that.
So things were good at the beginning.
Yeah, everything.
They were great. I fell in love with him. When I first saw him, I literally got his name tattooed 3 months into our relationship.
Oh, really?
I got his name 4 times.
So you had put his name on your body 4 times?
Yeah. I got his name tattooed on my ring finger.
You love him that much?
Yeah. I just had messed up a few times, and we go through things, and he just don't believe me whatsoever because of the things we had already went through.
Yeah, I was gonna get her name tattooed, but I'm waiting till after we find our
He did get a
results
Ninja Turtle, though, for my son.
Yeah, we had a lot of stuff planned for the marriage, but I canceled it all because basically the issues we're going through right now.
So, Mr. Morris, do you have her name tattooed on you?
Nah, not yet, you know.
Are you wanting to have her name tattooed?
Yeah, I'll get it tattooed when
What are you waiting on?
When we get married.
You want to find out whether she's cheating or not before you take that step, right?
We were going wedding shopping,
waiting on the truth.
ring shopping. We had made all these arrangements for our wedding, but he called it off because he thinks I'm cheating and lying about everything.
So, Mr. Morris, have you had an experience in the past with her of cheating?
Yes, Your Honor.
What happened in that past incident?
It was me and a friend chilling with Kendra and one of her homegirls, and Kendra had stepped outside for a minute, and her friend told me that Kendra had been cheating.
Which is a fake friend because she told him that just so she could get with him. I mean, I had already talked to him about it. I had admitted to it.
Okay, wait a minute. Let me ask you this. What did you tell him? Have you cheated in the past?
I sat on some dude's lap. That's what it was. I sat on a lap. That's what I did.
So she told him you were cheating on him, and what she was referring to was the fact you sat on a guy's lap.
Yeah.
Okay, are you buying that?
But because we have had past problems, he thinks that I did more than just sit on the lap.
But the thing is, her friend told me that she had sex with him. So.
And I did not.
Only, you know.
I didn't.
And you believe that she did have sex with this particular gentleman?
And I did not.
But I'm asking him, you believe that?
Yes, Your Honor. And my heart is shattered because I really love her.
So you believe that she's cheating on you now because of the past?
Yeah, I still think she's cheating.
Okay, Ms. Moffett, what are you here to prove?
I'm here to prove that I love him. I want to marry him. I want our marriage to go actually to the wedding. We're not fighting every day because he thinks that I'm cheating on him or I'm lying to him every day about something.
What did you lie about in the past?
It was about little petty stuff, money, somebody talking to me in the store, anything.
You understand that once you tell a lie, you start eroding
and I get that. Yeah, I get that, but I'm trying to prove to him that I'm not. Like, when I was younger, I didn't plan my wedding. I didn't play with Barbie dolls. I didn't see myself getting married to somebody and taking their last name, and that's what I want with him forever.
This is what I see. I know I lied in the past. You should forget about that and trust me. And what I'm saying to you is, once you lie, even about the petty stuff, it starts to creep in to the point where folks don't believe you, even when you're telling the truth. And so you can't expect somebody just to go from A to Z just because you're at a point that you want to go forward and have them believe you.
All right, Ms. Moffett, let me ask you, just point blank, have you cheated with anyone while you've been with Mr. Morris?
Yes.
What happened?
We had split up, I left. Started drinking, cheated. That's what it was. We had talked about it, we discussed everything, I tell him. But he still don't think that I'm telling everything. Like, he thinks I'm leaving some things out because we have had our problems and I have cheated before. But what he is talking about, I am not lying about. I ain't lied no more to him about anything because I'm trying to earn his trust back.
So, Mr. Morris, how did you find out that she had cheated?
I went through her phone.
So you had suspicions that she had been doing something?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and so when you went through her phone, what did you find?
Flirty text messages, pictures with dudes, all types of stuff. Because at first, when we first started off, she had my trust. I gave her 100% loyalty. Like, I trusted her with everything. As soon as incidents occurred, then she started losing my trust. I believe Kendra is still cheating and lying to me.
Do you have any evidence to support that she is, in fact, cheating on you now?
Yes, Your Honor. I had another dude send me a topless picture of her.
Somebody sent you a topless picture of your fiance?
Yes, Your Honor.
It was a picture
What happened?
of me and...
Hold on.
What happened was we was staying in a hotel, and she got mad and left. But I guess she ran into some dude in the hallway, so she went up to his room, and it was him and his boy. 15 minutes after that, the dude texted my phone with the picture. It was like, you could keep her because we already had her. You know what I'm saying?
So when you got this picture, what did you think?
It made me believe that what the dude texted me about her messing with both of them was true.
And that's what had happened.
Ms. Moffett, who were you?
We had gotten in an argument, and I had left, packed up my clothes, left him in the room. I was waiting outside for my sister to come, and I ended up meeting somebody down there. They wanted me to come up to the room, so I came up to the room to wait.
How do you go from going upstairs away from my sister to half nude taking a picture?
No, it was just a boob out, literally. That's what it was. It was a boob, one boob. And I took the picture with him to make his friend jealous.
Hold on, did you know these guys?
I had already known one of them while he was at work.
Okay, so had you ever been intimate with either of those guys in the past?
No.
How did you feel comfortable taking off your top in front of guys you'd never been intimate before so they could take your picture to send it to their friends to make them jealous?
Because I thought it was, I used to like get mad, go do something for revenge. That's what it was.
Let me just say this to you. You are a beautiful young woman. You have a young man who loves you, who wants to respect you. And you're doing things like that doesn't put you in a position to be respected. So don't do that. Look at him. That hurt him. If you belong to him, belong to him.
Tell her how you felt when you received a topless picture from her that you didn't take.
You know I was hurt, right?
Yeah.
You know that messed me up. You know what I'm saying? Even though I still forgave you on it, I still think like something went on.
So, Mr. Morris, we've got this topless photo. Do you have any other reason to believe that your fiance has cheated on you or is cheating on you now?
Yes, Your Honor.
What other evidence do you have?
She said she was sitting in the mall parking lot to get her head cleared. I went up there just to see if she was sitting up there, and I didn't see her car nowhere, so I had texted her. I was like, you're not at the mall? She was like, yes, I am. I was like, send me a picture right there by the entrance, just to prove that you're at the mall.
So you want her to take a selfie?
Yeah. So I see her pull up. She pull up, get out the car, go walk with her by the entrance to take a picture. So I start walking over there because I'm about to like talk to her like, oh, you just pulling up. And as I was walking over there, her ex-boyfriend get out the car. So me and him had got into it a little bit, and he was trying to fight. But long story short, that's what happened.
We had gotten a fight like we always do, arguing about me lying because he don't believe me about nothing.
Did you go to the mall?
I was at the mall and I left. It was like 10 o'clock at night. I had left and he wanted me to say I was there. So I did go back to take a picture because I wasn't lying about being there.
All right, so your story is when you're texting your fiance about your whereabouts, instead of telling him, well, I left, you and your ex-boyfriend drove back to the mall so you could try to take a picture.
My ex didn't know what I was doing, no, because we had gotten an argument and I went and hung out with my ex.
Okay, were you at the mall with your ex?
Yeah.
You and the ex left?
Yeah.
Okay, you do understand the reason he was concerned wasn't about the place. It was who you were with.
Yeah, I know, but he don't believe me about nothing. I wasn't lying.
Why should he?
You're missing the point. The point is whether you're at the mall, at the grocery
Okay,
store.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I have lied about a lot of things. That's why he don't believe me now about nothing, and I get that.
Okay.
But I'm not lying about it.
Okay, here's the thing, and I want you to listen and not interrupt, okay? All right. Follow the train. He is concerned that you are with other men. Whether you at the mall, the beauty shop, your mama's, Auntie Susie, wherever. It's not where you are, it's who you with. And why didn't you tell him you were with your ex?
Because I knew it was gonna be a big fight, because I knew
There
it was
it
gonna be a
is.
big fight.
There it is.
Okay, I did. Every time we'd fight, I would leave and go hang out. That's what I would do.
With an ex?
With an ex, with my ex.
Cutler.
I'm glad you don't hang out with your exes when we fight. Let me just say that.
Right.
You know,
Back at you.
yeah. Every time you fight, you go hang out with an ex? No, that wouldn't work for me.
You don't go to the arms or the shoulder of another man.
Or any other body part.
Or any other body part.
Make that part clear. Any other body part.
Any other body part when you're falling out with your boyfriend or your fiance or your husband. That's not how you resolve it. Now, I understand about clearing your head, but you can't clear your head if somebody's dumping something in it. And I'm sure your ex-boyfriend was doing just that.
All right, Mr. Morris,
Yes, Your Honor.
you believe she's cheating.
Yes.
She has a history of not telling you the truth. You know, you got an engagement. You want to marry this woman, but you're concerned.
Yes, Your Honor.
If you find out she's cheating, you don't want to go through with it.
No, it's over.
All right? Well, to get to the bottom of this, the court has ordered Ms. Moffett to submit to a polygraph examination, and we have the results. Ron, would you please escort certified polygraph examiner Michael Williams into the courtroom?
How are you doing?
How are you? Good to see you today.
See you again.
Before we get the results, Ms. Moffett, is there anything you want to say?
I do love you, and you'll see with these results.
You know, Ms. Moffett, we say regularly that this is your opportunity. This is the moment that you have to come clean. You know what's happened. We don't know what's happened. You're the only two people in the room that know what happened when you took that polygraph. And so if it's something that's not good, this is your opportunity to tell your story instead of letting Mr. Williams tell your story.
Okay, I don't have nothing to say.
Okay, let's do this. So, Mr. Williams,
Yes, Your Honor.
you asked Miss Moffett on the night the semi-nude photo was taken of you, did you have physical, sexual contact with any man other than Mr. Morris? What was her response?
Your Honor, she said no.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that she was being truthful.
Mr. Morris, does that give you some sense of relief?
Yes, Your Honor.
I told you. For 3 years now.
Well, we still got some more.
Yeah, you're right. We do.
All right, we do have another question. Mr. Williams, you asked Ms. Moffett, since the start of your relationship with Mr. Morris in 2012, have you had sexual intercourse with any other man? What was her response to that question?
She said yes. That was an admission.
Ms. Moffett, you admitted to having sex with another man since your relationship with
Yeah,
Mr. Morris?
yeah.
Early in court, you mentioned that you had cheated before.
No, he knows about everything. I've told him.
So there's no other cheating that's going on that he doesn't already know about?
No, he don't believe me. So yeah, he thinks I'm lying.
But Ms. Moffett, can you blame him?
No, I can't, but
Can you blame him?
no.
Well, that's why it's important to talk to Mr. Morris. Mr. Morris, you had your questions answered. My question to you is, Where is your relationship going from here?
Hopefully we could work it out and get married. That's where I want our relationship to go.
All right, that's good. Tell her what you hope tomorrow looks like between the two of you.
I hope tomorrow looks as beautiful as you.
Ms. Moffett, the fact that he still wants to marry you actually is a little amazing to me. But if he's willing to go forward with you, you got to treat him like he deserves to be treated. You've got to give him a reason to trust you and give him a reason to step out on faith to let go of the past.
It's not gonna be easy, but I can tell you it's worth it. It's absolutely worth it.
Right. We have counseling resources available for you to help you as you move forward through the rest of your engagement and to your marriage. Please take advantage of those resources, and we want you to have a strong relationship. As we say in this court, do not cheat yourself out of a chance for a great relationship. Court is adjourned.